Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and when is a Bluetooth speaker not a Bluetooth speaker? When it's a compact, under your monitor soundbar. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so this is the Creative Air. Now this is in their words, a compact multimedia under monitor soundbar. Now for me, this is a portable speaker, but for you, it can be either. So let's take it out of the box and let's see why. Okay, so in the box we get a warranty leaflet or instruction leaflet. We get a micro USB charging cable, and we also get a 3.5mm to 3.5mm jack plug. Now there's a very good reason for this. Reason being is this device, although it is a portable Bluetooth speaker, it is also a under monitor or under TV soundbar. So looking at this, you've got, from what I can see, there are two driver speakers and a passive radiator which acts as a subwoofer in the middle. So quite a nice sound stage there from the soundbar. So measurement wise, you're looking at 410mm by 70mm by 78mm. So it's not a massive device, but will fit nicely underneath most monitors and underneath most TVs, to be honest with you. Although it's also compact enough so that you can just carry it around in your hand, take it out in the garden and listen to music via Bluetooth, or even from the jack plug on the back, or from the USB port. Now, for those of you that are getting on a little bit, you'll probably remember these things. Now these are USB memory sticks. Now we used to put things on these such as pictures and MP3 folders and files. So what you can do is you can take your favorite MP3s, stick them on a USB drive and stick them into the USB on the back, like so. And then you can play your music without having to be tethered, without having to have a mobile phone. You can just play straight from the USB stick and not have to worry about having to be in control of the music. It will just completely go through track by track by track, playing until it gets to the end, and then when it gets to the end, it'll start all over again. And because of the built-in 2200 mAh battery in here, you can do this for about 6 hours non-stop, which is pretty good. Most people, if you're having a party, barbecue, or you're out in the garden lounging, 6 hours is probably more than enough for most people. So talking of playback, wattage. Now this is rated as 20 watts peak. So that is 2 times 5 watts RMS, which sounds pretty loud, especially for a portable Bluetooth speaker or soundbar. And that's one of the things I really like about this, the flexibility. Now a lot of people maybe don't have a great deal of money. Now actually that's another point. This comes in at a really great price point. At the moment at Creative Labs, you can get this for £35, which I think is an absolute bargain for what it is. This is a multifunction device. It is a portable Bluetooth speaker, albeit a slightly larger one. It's also a under monitor or under TV soundbar, and it's also a portable media player with the USB stick. So loads and loads of flexibility. So a typical scenario, you've got your USB and your auxiliary cable plugged in at the back of your TV maybe, or underneath your monitor, and then say your friends come round, or you're having some food in the garden and you want to listen to some music. So literally, because you've had this plugged into micro USB, it's fully charged, it's ready to go. So just disconnect the cables, take it out with you in the garden, and you can switch between the different input methods on the side. So there is a Bluetooth button for pairing, there's a volume up and down button, and there's a power button. You can press the power button a couple of times and it will cycle through the various options. And the LED, which is on the front, will change color from blue for Bluetooth to green for just auxiliary, and like a purpley shade for your USB device. So you can visually see which one of your devices is selected and you could cycle through them. For turning the device on and off, you can just press and hold the power button, and I'll do that now so you can hear what it sounds like when you first power it on. And actually I've got a USB stick in there, I'll leave it in there and see what happens.
Pairing mode, waiting for device to connect.
Okay, so the first thing that happens, it goes into pairing mode when you press and hold the power button. So let's quickly pair a device to see how simple it is. So if I go into my Bluetooth settings and pair a new device, and it should search, yeah, it's found it straight away, the Creative Stage Air. Just click on OK. And it's asked if I want to unlock less with smart lock. So let's add it as a trusted device. And that's it, we're done, we're connected. And it is now a trusted device. So if I'm nearby, this will actually keep my phone unlocked, ready to be used. Excellent. And as you can probably see, maybe you can, the blue LED is now permanently illuminated. So let's turn this down a minute. Let's make sure it's on the lowest volume setting. And now we'll switch the mode by pressing the power button, pressing it once. And then press it again to go into USB mode. So now we're just playing from the USB stick. I've got some YouTube free music on there. So it's just going to cycle through those. And as you can see, it's got the purple LED on the front now, so you can tell it's playing. And also when you press the power up, or sorry, volume up or volume down, you get a representation on the LED flashing, so you know that it's actually registered a click. So if I press and hold the volume up button, it should skip a track. There we go. Works fine. And it's actually got a nice, a really rich sound to it. It's probably not going to come through on the microphone, as is generally the case. The bass is definitely there. And the highs are fantastic. Now actually, in full disclosure, I was actually listening to this in the garden a little bit earlier today. And I was listening to the Surfer Music app, which I've done a video on, which you can check out in the description up here. But I was listening to some of the old 80s stuff, and you don't realise actually how much you miss the sound of some of those instruments in some of those old tunes. I was listening to Tears for Fears, Shout, and with this in the garden, just relaxing, you could hear virtually every single instrument in such a high clarity and fidelity. It was absolutely fantastic. And I actually said to Kath at the time, so can you hear that? You can hear all the instruments, it's amazing. So the sound stage that this produces is actually really, really good. And the piano actually sounds like a piano. Not sure if you're getting the bass coming through there. Okay, let's go back to Bluetooth mode.
Waiting for device to connect.
And it's gone back into Bluetooth mode and waiting for the device, and the blue lights come on, so it means it's connected to the phone already. So if I went in there now, put on my Surfer app, the music will start playing straight away. And actually, in the garden today, I noticed I went in the garden, I put this on about medium level, it wasn't very loud at all, so as not to annoy the neighbours. But I came inside to get myself a drink in the kitchen, and actually it sounded just as clear in the kitchen as what it did outside. Granted, there was a couple of windows open, but the sound does travel a fair distance with this thing. Now, I haven't actually tried it as a soundbar, which I will be doing in the very near future, which maybe I'll do a catch-up video to let you know how I got on with that and how it sounds. But to be honest with you, by testing out with the music that I've been listening to, I can pretty much guarantee that this is going to sound great underneath the TV. Now, my TV in the front room is an old Bush 42-inch TV. The speakers on it are horrendous. They genuinely are horrendous. So, to be fair, even if this was bad, it would still be better. But I think it's going to be great. I'm also going to try using it with my video editing PC, which is over there. Put it underneath my 32-inch AUX monitor, which I use for video editing, and actually see what the sound stage is like when I'm actually editing my own videos. I think that's going to be an interesting thing to try out. But anyway, this has been unboxing and quick review of the Creative Labs Stage Air. I think it's really good, and for £35 you could do a lot worse. Again, I'll put some links in the description below so you can check it out. In the meantime, I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and we will catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.